Hi there, this is Andrews riding on Base End in Nice, TMF Live 2015. And we are going to take a quick look at the Smart Energy Catalyst this year. It's the third year we are actually going through this and showcasing it. It's been growing up, as you can see, over time to become something pretty mature and solid. And we're even at the point, together with our partners, where we have actually implemented real integration in the back end, getting us to a POC level kind of full status and being prepared to actually take this on the market. And we cover some of the more really core use cases in the smart energy and smart grid industry today, working with our utility partners like BC Hydro and Hydro-Québec and others in Europe as well. This year, though, we are also adding a whole new, I would say, use case that drifts us more closer to the home, smart home and smart city, and also involving connecting car. I'm going to dig into that one for a little bit. Smart home energy automation system. This is the use case flowchart. So it's a service we put together which involves Base End, Infranova, and Esri in the back end. The scenario starts with a homeowner, that could be myself or you, taking off in the morning and drive a car to work. Well, the first thing that is important to actually get right is that I'm not just going to move my car to wash it on the street. I'm actually going to take the car and drive it to work. So therefore, Base End detects through sensors or in the car or outside the car, we can do either or, that the car is actually moving. Esri provides a so-called geofence to track via real-time GPS coordinates that the car is actually moving a bit further than just to wash it, for example. And then we're assuming I'm actually going to drive to the office if I'm taking off. Based on that status, we can do things like we have an automated energy management system that actually turns appliances off or lower in the home, in this case air conditioning, for example. We need to probably verify in the home through motion detection that there is no cat or dog or my daughter running around still. They might just be feeling not very good if I turn air conditioning down the whole day. But if it's truly empty, we can do that. And we notify the billing system through Infranova in the back end that indeed the billing should change, and I'm sort of in a away status, and we can turn the energy cost down for a pretty substantial piece of the day. Long story short, when I'm on my way home, leaving the office, there's another geofence defined there, and when we're really saying that I'm actually taking off and driving towards my home after the workday, we start automatically in the back end also to trigger off to actually turn those energy pieces within the home back on, to turn back on air conditioning, and even involving in this use case an alarm system, and unlocking the house just in time when I actually arrive. And the house is then cooled down again, so it's nice to arrive after all. Again, this involves several different API integrations, sharing of IoT data, and all going digital in the back end to allow something like this to actually occur. In addition to launching a couple of new core use cases which really tie smart energy and Base End's role much closer into the smart home and the smart city and connected car capabilities. We have also done a few other things that are brand new this year. We've collaborated to bring our use cases in smart energy and feeding them really into the frameworks process. We have provided input to creation of new relevant frameworks assets. Frameworks, as we know it of today, growing up through the telco industry, is a very vast, I would say, London library where people easily get lost in terms of all the information that might not even be relevant to them at all, depending on their use cases and what you're trying to do within digital services. So mapping use cases to identify B2B Rex relationships, business scenarios, process flows, process elements, sequence diagrams, touch points, and even down to technical level the APIs themselves allows you to become much more pinpointed in terms of what kind of assets are within frameworks that actually may be of relevance to you and relevance to your use case if you're, for example, doing smart energy. The Digital Services Toolkit is sort of the creation of a new, I would say, virtual librarian for frameworks and the frameworks library to actually navigate and get to those relevant assets for your use case or anything else. You don't have to care about anything else in frameworks or in that big London library at all. You can leave happy and satisfied. And that's what we have done for TMF Live 2015 in terms of smart energy catalyst here in Nice. Thank you, and see you next year.